the science behind attention span and your focus. If you know how your focus and attention works scientifically, you can take calls and make decisions which can help you to make the most out of it. No one really talks about it, but I feel it's very important for you to understand what happens inside your head when you're trying to focus. Only if you know something, you can work with it. This happens to attention span as well. Understanding how it works will actually help you. Watch till the end, I'm sure you're gonna find it very insightful. So there is this term known as attention space. It is very interchangeably used with a lot of other terms such as working memory, working capacity, but everything means the same. So since childhood, we have been taught that our brain works like a computer. So treat attention span as your RAM. So I was reading this book, Hyperfocus, in which the author references an article which I found to be very interesting and very insightful. Actually, let me read that out for you. Timothy Wilson, a professor of psychology at the University of Virginia, estimates that our brain receives 11 million bits of information in the form of sensory experiences each second. That's unbelievable. But how many of these 11 million bits can our mind consciously process and focus on at once? Not 40 million, not even 40,000, just 40. Just 40. This is how limited our attentional memory is. Of course, the units can vary, but we can get an idea of the limitations of our own attention span and our own RAM. Knowing how finite our attentional memory can be makes us understand if you spend your attention erratically, you cannot dive deeper or focus at one particular task for a very long time. And we all have been guilty for this. We find it very difficult to focus on only one single thing when we do something. There is this term known as attention residue. Oh yeah, let me just check. So there is this term known as attentional residue, in which if you constantly switch from one task to the other, your mind actually retains some fragment of information from the previous task you just switched on from. This can really affect the quality of our attention and could hinder you from going deeper into any particular thing when you sit to work. I'll be making a dedicated video regarding the science of multitasking. So if you're interested, please subscribe. A lot of interesting stuff is coming up soon. Okay, so now when we know the limits and science behind our attention, how can it actually help us? First, knowing the limits of our attention can help us that we cannot consciously process every single thing together. Second is our attentional residue. It says that when you constantly switch from one task to the other, your brain takes a lot of time to adjust. That can drastically be controlled and reduced by single tasking rather than multitasking. Well, you can actually multitask, but there's a lot to explain. I'll probably make a dedicated video after this. So if you're interested, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll debunk the science behind single tasking and multitasking. So when your computer is running a lot of tasks together, what you do is you clear the RAM. The similar can be done with yourself when you're trying to work. The best practice is maintaining a vomit journal. So whenever you are trying to work and if some thought arises in your head, actually thoughts take up a lot of your attention space. So you need to get your head cleared if you want to deep dive into your focus. So maintaining a vomit journal will work like a charm. Try it today itself. Literally guys, simplicity has to work. And knowing the science behind the things which we experience actually dramatically helps us to deal with them efficiently and for a long time. Writing down your thoughts on a piece of paper can have magical effects. It might sound like an exaggeration if you have not experienced this personally. All the therapists, they speak about how the power of journaling can help you. Maintain a vomit journal and you are sorted. So to summarize, your attention is finite. To live a good life, you have to make sure that you focus and put attention on things which matter. Quality of your life is single-handedly determined by the quality of your attention. Treat your attention with respect. Exhausting it on unnecessary thing would be a disaster. Alright, until next time guys, you know the drill. See you in my next video. Signing off.